Alright, so I got a hand history sent to me by a fellow peer who wished to remain nameless. Thought he played this hand poorly, or at least missed out on value. But I want to see if we can range his two opponents. We don't need to range him since he's already got Queen 10 of clubs. We know that. Alright, so he opens in the cutoff to 10 pounds. Under the gun 1 calls and MP calls. So I'm going to think at this point MP is going to call where they're full range. So they might raise ace queen. You know what? Let's not say they're going to raise ace queen. So MP's full range. That. Let's say they're going to do like. Let's give them ace through 10. Let's give them ace through 10. King, queen, queen, jack. Yeah, let's give them all. Let's give them all the broadways. Except for the pairs, they might have raised queens. They might have also raised jacks and tens, so that's good. Let's also give them king 9 through king 8, just because they want to have a little bit more board coverage. Let's give them jack 9, 10 9. Sure, why not 10 8? Nines, why not 9 7? Eights, would they go down 8 6? Maybe they would. Sevens, let's go 7 6. And then sixes, fives. I don't know if they'd play fours or not. That seems fine for MP. Under the gun, so under the gun, this means they just limped if they called 10. So they must not like their hand that much. Although I've seen a lot of players limp with a ton of stuff. So we're going to pretty much keep their entire range as well, except for things that they would raise with. So let's go ace there. I don't think they're going to play the wheels out of position. So we're also going to give like the broadways here. King, queen. Sure, king, jack, queen, jack. There you go. Would they play king 10? Yeah, they probably would play king 10. I'm just thinking. Let's give them all the broadways. Let's give them jacks. Now the thing is, being in early position, they're likely not going to play a lot of suited connectors. They might, I don't even know how far down they'd go with the pocket pairs. Do I want to give them sevens? No. No. Do I want to give them these, the offsuit 10s? Why not? Why not? We don't know anything about this player, so I'm pretty much, what I'm doing now is I'm like giving myself kind of like my range, but kind of imposed on them. You know what? A lot of players like to play king 9 and queen 9 and jack 9. Let's make the 9s happen. We'll color in the 9s. All right. What do we like that range? Do we like that? Seems kind of on the tight side. I mean, so the thing is, they limped first, so they might be limping with a bunch of stuff. You know what? Let's give them suited aces, because I don't think I have any reason to think they're not going to play them. So we'll do that. Offsuit aces? Maybe not. Maybe not. I've seen a lot of people limp with king. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Okay. So they call. This is the range we got them. All right. Now the flop is 4, jack, 6. Under the gun 1 bets 16. All right. What is under the gun 1 betting 16 with? Well, they're betting with any heart draw. So I'm gonna. You know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna make that a different color. We're gonna make that a different color to represent a draw. Okay, there you go. Get there. All right. So they're gonna bet any of their aces suited. I think they're going to stay in with all their suited kings as well. Why not? So they're definitely going to play their jacks. Play their jacks. If they got a set, that's going to hurt us, I would think. All right. They're going to... I don't think I want to use that color, though. They're going to play their... They're going to... I'll fix it later. I'll fix it later. They're going to stay in with their suited queens. They're definitely going to stay in with that jack. Okay, let's switch the color back. So, seeing the sausage making over here. By the way, I'm using Drawboard, which is a PDF editor. I haven't used it much. I'm kind of liking it. It's okay. Alright, it's going to make this green. That's fine. Whatever. Because yellow and blue make green. I learned that from Ziploc commercials. The yellow and blue make green seal. Although they're playing pounds. I don't know if y'all have Ziploc in the UK or if it's some other brand. I mean, you have like Tesco or something, and that's, you got all kinds of weird stuff over there. I shouldn't say weird. I should say different and sophisticated and cultured. All right, let's see what else do we have here. Yeah, I think he'd still bet tens. I think he'd still bet nines. Still bet eights. I mean, he's got middle pair there. They got middle pair here. I keep goofing that up. All right, they're definitely staying in with their jacks, right there. Would they stay in with ace king if they had just one heart? Maybe. Some people like to bet when they have overs because they read in a book they should continuation bet with like everything. Alright, so MP calls. Alright, what's MP call with? Well, they don't raise, so I don't think they have jacks. Like, oh, we didn't even have jacks in their range before because we thought they would 3-bet with them. Alright, that's fine. They have sixes in their range, but they're not raising, so they no longer have sixes. I don't think they're calling fives or 5-6. They might call with 5-6. They might call with a bottom pair. 7-6, 8-6. They might. That's messy. Let's fix that. They might call with that. I don't know if they would bet with middle pair, or call with middle pair. But if they call with middle pair, then there's no reason why they wouldn't also call with sevens and eights. And an 8-7 gives them a gut shot, so we'll give that in there too. 9-7, I don't see 9-7 doing anything. 9-8, you know what? They could stay in with nines and tens. If they got ace-4, you know what? They're also going to stay in with their suited. Let me do that later. I don't want to change colors. Alright. I don't think they're going to stay in with their rando aces. They're going to stay in with jacks. They're going to stay in with that. I don't think they're going to stay in with ace-queen or king-queen offsuit. And then they're going to stay in with a whole bunch of suited things. So let's make that happen. Alright, they're going to stay in with their suited aces, their suited kings. What else? They're going to stay in with their suited queens right here. Oh, silly me, I did the same thing. They're going to stay in with the ace-jack. So we're going to make this yellow again. Or we're going to make it green. Yellow and blue make green. If you get no key takeaway from this video, it's that yellow and blue make green. Alright, so that's what we have there. Okay, let's go down here. Alright, so I'm going to scroll down a little bit, and then I'll scroll back up so you can kind of see the action. Right, now we got a king. Right, UTG1 bets 31. MP folds. Hero shoves. Alright, so UTG bets 31 when we got that king. Alright, King Jack is most certainly in their range. We took Ace King out. We took Ace King out of the range. We kept King Queen in. And we also have this other King Jack right here. King Jack offsuit. Queen, they could definitely be betting with the Queen Jack. They certainly could be betting with jacks. Jack 10? Would they still be betting this hard with now middle pair? You know, probably. Because how many kings are they afraid of? Alright, again, I might be getting myself into trouble because I'm ascribing a thought process to them they may not have. It's not even a half-pot bet, so they're kind of giving themselves a good price for their draws. I don't think they're doing this with 9s or 8s. I mean, 9s or 8s didn't improve here. I would think this person would do more like a check call strategy with 9-8. Same with 10s. All right, so let's change it to the blue. And they're going to stay in for the draws. They're going to stay in for the suited aces, the suited kings, and the suited queens. All right. And MP folded. All right. We're never going to know what MP had. So I'm never going to range them. So the person who submitted this, oh, by the way, hero shoves and then UTG folds. So the river is not applicable. So don't worry about the stuff down here. All right. So I'm thinking this is their range. So when hero shoves, what is hero concerned about? Hero is very concerned about, well, right now hero's got nothing. Hero has Jack 10. Yep, Jack 10 right there, Jack 10. And they have a Broadway draw. That's really it. They don't even have a flush draw. So they're really bluffing here is what they're doing here. Trying to push UTG1 off a hand. All right, so, well, you can see UTG has a lot of hands that they're going to stay in with flush draws. Ace, Jack, King. So Ace, Jack might not be loving life when the king comes. So they might fold Ace, Jack. They might fold Queen, Jack, Jack 10, and Jack 9. So they might not be loving life there. The hands that they have for value that beat our opponent, our hero, are Jacks. So we have, 6 combos of Jacks. King, Jack off, where we have 16, 12 combos still. 12 combos of that. And then King, Jack suited, we have 2 combos of that. So 2, 6 is 8, 12. They got 20 combos of hands that definitely beat us. Then they have all these suited things. So, I mean, each one of these is one combo because you have, we're talking hearts here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, it's a tough call. So you got 20 combos of things that beat you. Oh, but you also fold out these. So Jack 9, Jack 10 suited. It's almost 50-50. Not quite, but it's really close. So by shoving here, you're going to put this guy in a tough spot. And if you had 324 effective, then you call 10, so you're down to 314. You call that, so now you're down to 298. And you got so you're shoving for 298. This guy bets 31, you're shoving for 298. This guy has to have a pretty good feeling that they're going to be on top here. And when half their combos are either busted draws or a middle pair that's not loving life very much, I don't think that's a mistake. I think that's a good move. All right, so I don't know whether anybody knows what this guy had, but let me know what you thought about this breakdown, and we'll do more. I'm planning on doing this almost every day because I want to get better at hand reading. Thanks.